A few days ago, I was in Ireland. And if I go anywhere out of the country, I have to find some of the coolest reptile zoos. And guess what? I found one. We went to the National Reptile Zoo, and my goodness, these animals were incredible. A lot of what we see in the States, but also a lot of stuff like the Fiji banded iguana that we can't own here legally in the US. So without further ado, I'm gonna send you back a few days to when I went. You'll see in a lot of these clips that these enclosures are massive. They are double, triple, or even quadruple the size of what we generally think of an adequate enclosure. This is awesome. Fiji banded iguanas. I can't have those. Hunter and milk snakes. Oh, and an eastern milk snake. And I'm very excited to see that because especially in a zoo setting, you want to give the best size enclosure you possibly can. They are also cohabitating some animals, so it does make sense to have a larger enclosure, but it does work out to show people how big these enclosures should be for the certain animals, especially if you want to cohab. What is this though? Like a 6x? It's all United States. 6x4x4 probably?
Go for snakes.
Can you find them around you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I got a radiant heat panel. That thing looks ancient.
So interesting.
Yeah, these things are weird.
Which is different than a snake.
Yep.
For some reason.
Well, because they have everything like a lizard, but
They have tiny limbs. They're 2 millimeters.
well, yeah, some of them have vestigial limbs, depending on which one.
Drop their tails still?
Yep.
Interesting.
God, this one's on the move.
Look, he's looking at us. Oh, he moved in Russia. Oh.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different species. She'll get a little bit bigger. These guys are thin, though. I will like. They look old. Old. While we're seeing all of these incredible animals, I want to give a huge shout out to my Patreon members that help me do everything I do here at All Around Reptiles. With the support of Patreon, I have been able to get my dream animal, which you haven't seen yet and will be coming shortly. Look at them smiling. And big axolotls also. Look at that. When have you ever seen cane toads in with an iguana? That is kind of absurd. Oh, there's 2 of them. That guy needs a beak trim. Now, there are plenty of things that I would hope to see different, including this caiman enclosure having a full-blown water feature instead of just a little water dish like it's shown here. That's because caiman are wetland species and they will swim, and it helps with the humidity inside their enclosure.
I also don't think I've ever seen alligator snapping turtles being cohabbed like you see here. There were about 3 or 4 in this entire tank. It is a big enough tank for them, but it's just interesting to see because they are usually pretty solitary creatures.
That one's got a good one, but this one's weak.
Are they waterborne?
Huh?
Quick. No, quick.
Look, he's have to come in the flower now.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, he's way in the back.
Yeah, he's in the back corner.
Yeah.
Oh, but they are eggs.
This is a green mamba, one of the biggest I've seen in a while, and it's very interesting to see how they do these enclosures with a lot of different textures and hiding spots.
Saying hi. You let me out.
Only discovered in 1989.
Yeah, they're pretty new. And we're back to present day. That was one of the coolest reptile zoos that I've gone on. Bigger enclosures, special backgrounds, and all of this different kind of stuff. So with that being said, that is going to do it for this video of All in Reptiles. Hope you guys do it. If you want to see more awesome reptile zoos and me building my own reptile zoo, subscribe.